Heyo everybody, Haku here with my reaction for Tower of God chapter, we almost at 450, we're at 449, so season 3 episode 32. So yeah, either way, let's read it this week. I think we're going to probably get a lot more of Bomb and Gato this week. You know me though, I want more Yama and Khel Hellam. I'm really excited to see more Yama and Khel Hellam, but it'll be cool to see how this Bomb and Gato stuff goes too. And I think that's probably more of what we're going to be getting this week. So, either way, let's get into reading it, see what we get here. Holy crap, and we have Gato reacting to Bomb using the thorn. What kind of power is this? Alright. And then it erupts through Doom's power, like we saw last time. 52nd floor, Transformation 3. And now Gato's just looking at him. Okay. This is interesting, because he has, the blue war wings now, and it looks almost as if, from behind here, that he's got a horn like he did when he went burnt chestnut form. Did the transformed part of his body get bigger? Yeah. And it looks like, oh, here we go, Red Thrissa level 2 transformation. I was about to say it looks like it could have gone into a level 2, but yeah, it says it right here. Red Thrissa level 2 transformation. Alright. It looks like the transformation of the canine people, but something's different. It's like a totally different creature. Exactly, it's not Bomb transforming, but rather the Thrissa getting to transform in a physical state. Almost, I would compare it to like what Heljo did, almost. Except Heljo kind of like had it parasitically transform his own body. But still, and this makes me wonder if there's some sort of relation, since the canine people can transform, and since the Thrissa now, because of Bomb, can transform. It makes me wonder if there's any sort of relation, because the origins of the canine people are still a total mystery. How Doom, Yama, and Paul even came to be. So could they have some relation to the Guardians, or whatever the Thrissa may be? Because we know that the Thrissa comes from a Guardian. But either way. And now, it looks like the power's going further out of control, and Bomb's trying to hold it back. Jeez, and he starts wobbling. And it's just going nuts. Seems to cut Gato. Damn it, I hurt my leg. That sharp thing is definitely dangerous. I'd better get rid of him before he learns how to control it. And we just have a huge eruption of Shinsu from him again. What the hell? Gato. Oh, and now it looks like, yeah, Kanzone comes in for an attack. What the hell? We see cracking on his transformed leg. Son, what do you think you're doing? Gato, you may have won all those fights, but now I know your weakness. If you hurt your legs while you're transformed, you're helpless for a minute. Plus, the part of you connected to your transformed legs gets super weak. If you were too fast for me to catch up before, but not anymore. Hey, Rugrat, do something. What? Use that power you used to get rid of that barrier. Use that power you used to get rid of that barrier before. You may not be able to stop Gato with an attack, but if you can at least distract him, I'll figure something out. Oh, okay. I'll use the Shinsu Black Hole Sphere, he thinks, and hit him. Straight as an arrow. And he launches forth an attack from the transformed arm like before. What the? And Kanzone reacts. My leg. What happened? And it looks like he just completely took his leg off. And now we're cutting to Yama and Khel Hellam. Next, my right arm. Full transformation is tough to bear, even for me. But I'm used to pushing through the pain on my own, and using it as fuel to get stronger. The hardest thing for me was sharing my power with others to create a community like Doom did. In that sense, Doom and I were total opposites. But I didn't envy him. Doom, wait up. See just Paul lagging behind them. I may not be good at sharing and working with other people, but at least I didn't take advantage of anyone. I never let myself get weaker by relying on anyone else. That's right. My power is what completes me. And I like this. We've seen a bunch of this throughout the arc, the sort of differences between Yama and Doom's sort of the differences between Yama and Doom's personalities, and how Yama's gotten strong on his own, and the different things that have been sort of both a burden and a curse to him. But I won't preach about that forever, because again, we've talked about that a lot this arc. Okay, the pocket shows up where Hellam is. Hee. Have you lost your damn mind? So-oh. Okay, so that must be the Red Witch's name then. Alright. So-oh. Khel, she thinks. Change of plans. What? I'll blow away Yama over to the arena. Alright, cover me, you stupid dork. And she goes to leave while Madarako's still there. What? And he pulls an arrow. God, Hellam is so cool. Very impressive, Yama. Honestly, I didn't think you had this much strength in you. I would even go so far as to compare you to the first generation Slayers. Huh? Why are you suddenly complimenting me? Which is why I think your destiny is for me to send you to where you belong first. Yama, you're aware of the wall built in the area of peaceful coexistence. You mean the wall created to put an end to the war between Zahard and his opponents after Genesis? I've heard of it. Why? Right. Well, to symbolize the end of the war, King Zahard's opponents, including FUG, sealed their own war heroes in the wall. What I want is not to fight and win the war. All I want is to minimize the chaos the war is bound to cause for us, and keep the sleep of the dead from being disturbed. I just want my old fellow warriors to rest in peace forever. So, now. Okay, so it's basically like a graveyard for ancient warriors, pretty much. Okay. Alright, so it's basically, yeah, like a graveyard for old warriors, it would seem. They say sealed, but then he mentions that they're dead. So, yeah, I guess that just means it's a graveyard for them. And he, wants to allow them to rest and keep Zahard from getting there, because if Zahard does collect the bodies of all those ancient war heroes, who knows what could be done with their powers in Zahard's hands. So that makes sense, I guess, for now, of course, though we may learn more nuance to that in the future. So, now, got it. Alright, and they're sending out the Shinsu direction changing things. What's this now? Okay. And they're all warping around Hellam's arrow. That son of a bitch. What are you up to this time? Alright. Oh, this is like a big final attack level thing. And yeah, it looks like he fires and just warps Yama out of there. Good luck, Yama. Man, and now Karaka and Evan Kelly just looking on. What happened? Where's Yama? He just vanished. I like this for two reasons. One, it's so cool seeing how powerful Hellam is that he's just like, nope, and just teleports Yama just completely out of there. At any time, Hellam didn't even need to run. He can just warp Yama out of there. But also, somebody posted a theory like a good long while ago that maybe Hellam was going to transport Yama to fight for him against Zahard's forces. And it looks like that could be possible if he transported Yama to the place where the fighting's going to be happening at the peaceful area and the wall and everything. That'd be really interesting. What happened? Where's Yama? He just vanished. And now we're seeing some time pass. Yep, here we go. The area of peaceful coexistence. We're seeing the route from the Arrowland there. This is a warning to the chairman in charge of the Wall of Peaceful Coexistence. Squadron 5 of King Zahard's army will destroy the wall in 2 days. This is no one else's plan but King Zahard's, the king of the tower. Oh, I love this, and we're getting to see Squadron 5 as well, but they're sending Yama there. Since everyone agrees with our decision, we suggest you to leave the fortress before the attack to avoid civilian casualties. Look at this mess of a design. There is so much going on there. There's so much going on. They have like a fidget spinner necklace thing. And dog ears. The one eye and the bored face. So much going on. Okay, we suggest you to leave the fortress before the attack to avoid civilian casualties. You bastards, do you have any idea what this wall is protecting? Of course. Squadron 5, Company Commander of Zahard's army, Ranker, Collar. Okay, so they're a company commander. That means they're like scrub level, right? I don't know, the translations for the ranks was always like sketchy and changed a bunch. Company commander, though. Is that... I don't know if that's one of the scrub level ranks, like we saw White just killing him in one hit, or if that's what Funsical Drac was. I don't remember. I think it's got... This guy looks like a jobber. It's got to be below Funsical Drac, though. I think it's one of just the jobber ranks. No, you know nothing. This is one of several walls built in the tower as symbols of peace and coexistence, to end the long war with the forces who opposed King Zahard becoming king. Zahard promised to never lay a hand on this space once the wall was put up, and his opponents promised not to engage in all-out war with Zahard as long as this wall stands. Plus, the bravest warriors of Zahard's army were sealed in this wall, as proof of his commitment to peace. If you unleash them, the tower will be... Okay, so when they said sealed, we do have warriors from both sides sealed within the wall. If you unleash them, the tower will be... It doesn't matter. The king and the 10 great family leaders want chaos again. What? And FUG's the one responsible for bringing chaos back to the tower. That's what the squadron commander said. Oh shit. And now we have the root coming down and landing on top of the wall. Who's there? And Kal Rahim is standing up now. And Yama has arrived in full transformed form. Where am I? What is this place? Squadron 5 of Zahard's army. Oh, this is so interesting. And I mean, the theory that I brought up that somebody had wasn't that they were like legit sending Yama completely. It was that what if we find out this whole time that as Hellam's been blocking Yama's attacks with his arrows, he's actually been warping the attacks to attack Zahard's army. But this is more realistic and kind of an offshoot that I took from that theory, is that he just warps Yama there and it's like, oh, now Yama has to fight Zahard's army. Or has to help him fight at least. Squadron 5 of Zahard's army, Battleship Aquila. Squadron Commander. Our company commander suggested that the chairman surrender and evacuate, but the chairman refused and seems to intend to defend the wall. This looks like something from... like something you would see in a Marvel comic. Just this one panel here. It's very odd. It's very different. Same with this guy's design. Civilian casualties will likely be unavoidable. How should we proceed? We've only got 2 days left. Squadron 5 of Zahard's army, Division Commander Number 2, High Ranker, Lo Po Bia Yasratcha. Okay, so again we see these Lo Po Bia people with the elaborate, weird costumes. That's just what the chairman and a few of his cronies want. I bet the people working under him feel differently. I've received reports that many people in the fortress are unhappy with the chairman. Alright, so they are like Division Commander Number 2, so they're like the Hachionhi, then, of the squadron. We should try to get them to collapse from the inside, and blame the chairman for the ensuing chaos. Oh, this guy is interesting. Commander of Squadron 5 of Zahard's army. This is a really interesting character. It's a cat person, and they have a big-ass cat. For now, let's start by surrounding the wall, and keep sending them messages. Alright, this is interesting. Tell the division to get ready. We're moving out. High Ranker Lo Po Bia Yasratcha. So of course it's Yasratcha, and he's sort of more like an Elaine type. Lo Po Bia. Because of course we know the Lo Po Bia have like all the different branch families that are very different from one another, and they have this summoned animal, so they seem a lot like Elaine, and I forget her name, who had the fox and everything, that was always with Elaine. I forget her name. Oh well, at the moment. I can picture exactly in my head what she looks like, and she looks kind of similar to Apple in some ways, but yeah, that person. I like Yasratcha though. It's cat guy. Yes, boss. And there we end. Alright, this is interesting. So again, we have confirmation now that Yasratcha isn't the, like what was said in the blog, I think it was, or maybe it was on Twitter, that Yasratcha isn't the family head, that he's just an important person. And now we see they're one of the squadron commanders, which makes you assume Calivan level? Definitely got to be in the top 100, you would think, to be a squadron commander of Zahard. But yeah, cool. This was a really cool chapter. The bomb stuff was really cool. I actually liked it quite a bit because we see not only we see that the power is incredible, and the problem before was that Bomb couldn't, like, the power was there, the power was going nuts, he can't even control the power, we see him stumbling just trying to control it. But he just didn't have the speed or technique, he couldn't properly use it. But with Kanzone basically holding Gato in place, and the sort of knowledge now that Gato, the place where the legs, or where the transformed legs are attached to the non-transformed body is the weak point, if Bomb hits that weak point with all that power, he's able to sever the leg. So again, all of that was actually pretty solidly well set up. And then Khel, Hellam, and Yama is amazing. I love, again, warping Yama does a lot of cool things. Now we get to see Yama fighting the Squadron of Zahard, which by himself is maybe impossible. He's maybe going to need a little bit of backup, but I have the feeling that we could see Khel Hellam just warp himself there and be like, you're fighting with me, not against me now. Or he could even warp Karaka or Evan Khel over. So yeah, it makes Khel Hellam seem awesome when he can just be like, yeah, this fight's over anytime he wants, and like transport Zahard. It just keeps increasing the level that we see Khel Hellam at. And in addition to that, we get to see cool Yama stuff, which is great. We get to see stuff with this new squadron. Confirmation now that there are at least 5 squadrons, because before we only knew that there were at least 4. So yeah, I wonder what the upper limits are, how many squadrons there could potentially be. Let's see. There's something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, and here the stuff at the end was good. I like the introduction of Yasratcha and everything. All of this was really, really, really cool. So, yeah, I suppose that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. One thing I will have to say that I was spoiled on ahead of time, that I didn't know that I was spoiled on ahead of time, was that Gato would lose a leg. I thought, because it was just some like Reddit asshole that commented it, and I deleted it because I was like, I don't know if that's a spoiler. Yeah, I deleted the comment because I was like, I don't know if that's a spoiler, because at the time there was this one panel during the chapter, it might have been last week or the week before, where his leg, like, he's like dodging an attack from Bomb, but there's like this big red burst, and I was like, maybe they were just mistaken, maybe they thought that that was him getting his leg cut off or something because of the way the red was splattered. But now that I see that he actually got his leg cut off, now it's like, oh, okay, that was a spoiler. Or at first I was like, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but now I know it was. So yeah, I have very little patience for that, so anybody that posts anything like that, you're pretty much going to get banned from the comment section. And the best part about banning people from the comment section on YouTube, and a lot of YouTubers have said this and joked about this, is you don't know. You don't know if you're banned. Like, you just comment, but it just goes into the void, and nobody ever sees what you post. So yeah, I typically don't do that for, like, anyone. Even if it's a negative comment, I just laugh it off and I'm like, whatever. But if you're posting spoilers and stuff, yeah, you're gonna be banned, be sitting there typing things and never know you're banned. But then again, I probably shouldn't say that, because now people are going to, like, if I'm a few days late answering them, they're gonna get paranoid, like, oh no, have I been banned? But no, I'm probably just late on answering your comment. But yeah, I'm only gonna ban people if, like, they're just posting spoilers for the sake of being an asshole. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that to see more Tower of God videos when they're posted, and everything. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there, because I always tweet out whenever I post anything. Or I can just talk to you there. I'm totally open to that. Or if you want to talk to me or more of us about Tower of God or anything else on Discord, the server's free and open for anyone. Just ask and I can give you a link to it. Also, if you want to help me keep making these videos by supporting on Patreon, then it's patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description. Also, they get to choose a series for the channel. Currently, we're doing Assassination Classroom, and whenever we're done with that, we can vote on a new series. If you're a patron, you can suggest and vote on a new series. Or if I just decide to add another series to the channel. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching once again. This was a really good chapter. And I'll see you all next time.